y'all, it's me, Crystal. Today I'm going to review some of the reusable kitchen supplies I have. I like to try and be eco-friendly whenever I can, so I try and find reusable things. But I've got some cool ones that may or may not work, you know. So let's start with this. I have got little cupcake thingies. Hold on, I wrote down the actual word for this. Silicone baking cups. So, these are obviously used to make little cupcakes or little brownies, whatever you want to do in little tiny cups. Instead of buying the little paper ones, you can get these little silicone ones. They work really well. They will hold shape, and you get a very beautiful little cupcake as long as you pour it evenly in there. Like, it bakes real evenly in these things. It's actually pretty cool. The only complaint I have is how hard they are to clean. I have to use a little baby bottle thing, and I go down the sides of it with the bristles. And that's the easiest way to clean it. And of course I do soak them before that. So I actually soak them in soapy solution for about 10 minutes, and then I'll go through and one by one. You have to clean them one by one to get inside of these little crevices. These ones are kind of wet right now because I've used them recently. I use them all the time. I just think they're cool. And I also think it's really cute when you have a like solid, really fancy looking cover when you have all your cupcakes out and people are over. It's like, ooh, look at these adorable little eco-friendly silicone baking cups. But I do really like them, not gonna lie. They're pretty dope. I just really fucking hate cleaning them. I guess I'm really hell-bent on that right now because I just cleaned them and it was annoying. But they work really well. I'm gonna put the link below. You can find them on Amazon. And everything I buy is relatively cheap. Because I'm cheap. Up next, we've got beeswax. So this looks a little riggedy. And it's called beeswrap. Sorry, not beeswax. Beeswrap. It's made of beeswax, though. It's used to cover things, you know, save your dishes. It replaces plastic wrap or cling wrap. It does a really good job, actually. It stays on things really well. It clings to itself really well. Stays pretty clean. Again, the only pain in the ass is cleaning it. You have to clean it by hand with cold water and soap. I found the easiest way to clean it is actually to put soap on my own hands and then kind of just with it in between my hands. I just like go across the whole thing, cleaning it, you know. I believe it is starting to fall apart though, like I'm getting little granules on my hands. I think that may be because I used a little warmer water. Whatever you do, do not use warm water on these things. They start melting and disintegrating. I made that mistake once, and I think that's why this is the one that's disintegrating the most. It's because this is the first one I used. My other two, because it comes in a 3-pack, the other two are just fine, but this one's starting to fall apart because I accidentally used hot water. So there's that. Don't use hot water on them, but they work really well. I do think it's a worthy investment. You won't spend nearly as much money on cling wrap. For real. And it's cute. Look at the little honeycombs, doll. She got all over my hands there. It's all waxy. Okay, so the next thing is kind of funny. I love silicone baking mats. I legit had to write this stuff down, you guys. I do not use the proper word for anything. I'm not very articulate. But silicone baking mats, I love them so much. I've been using these for years. My mother-in-law got me a set one year, and I thought it was so fucking cool. Like, first of all, they work really well. Second of all, everything slides off of these so easy. I've always had such a hard time with things sticking to foil. And parchment paper is just kind of a pain in the ass. I love parchment paper for some things, but overall it's a pain in the ass. So, I prefer the silicone baking sheets, and I'll show you what they look like over time. So, if you spray them with, like, cooking oil, or if they get grease on them, which they will over time regardless, they get darker. So, this is my newest set. There are water stains because I just took it out of the dishwasher. Again, I use these things all the time. So, this is my second oldest one. As you can see, this has been washed, actually, and it's been scrubbed. Shit gets stained. Yeah, shit just gets stained. I'm sure there's a way to take this off. I could probably use baking soda and vinegar because that gets rid of fucking holy hell water. It's good for everything. Baking soda and vinegar, for real. So I could probably get it out with that, but I'm lazy. I know it's clean. I'm still going to use it. I don't care. And here's the oldest one I have. It's so gross. I just wanted to show you how disgusting it is, but it's technically clean. It's just old as hell. This is one that had little cookies on it. So you can, you know, portion your cookies correctly. Yeah. So actually, I love all of these products. It's not much of a review. They're all great. anything made out of silicone is great because things easily come off of it. It's pretty good for baking things evenly. I just think it's all over wonderful, and everyone needs one in their life. Save yourself some money on foil and parchment paper. Get yourself these. Don't buy plastic wrap. Get some of beeswax. No more buying baking cups. Get these. So if you don't give a about the earth, at least save yourself some money. Haha. But yeah, I'm going to try and post videos every Wednesday. So if you like this video, try and subscribe. Hopefully that works out for you. And see you next time.